I don't know what it is. This is the greatest sin of the internet. Letting your wife on the internet. Guys who have money, guys who already have reputations, for some reason their wives feel like it's necessary to boost their own career by getting on the internet and talking about the only thing that's interesting about them, and that is their relationship to the guy who actually has the talent and the money and the reputation. And regardless of how much money they have, they always get on the internet and embarrass their husbands. I don't know a single guy who has his wife on the internet and his career is still flourishing. Will Smith. He had a career since the 1990s. His career survived the housing market collapse of 2008. It survived the movie Aftermath that he made with his son Jaden Smith. I thought that was over, but after that, his career still survived, but it couldn't survive 3 months of his wife getting on the internet, yapping. In 3 months, we found out a guy who had it all made in our eyes from watching him on the big screen was letting his wife sleep with his son's best friend. That's something that we didn't need to know. It's something about guys with money and reputations letting their wives on the internet that just ends up almost every time in embarrassment. This video is wannabe alpha male exposes simp comedian. Let's get right into it.
I don't like, what I find corny is my preference is not my women. Now, I thought it was I'm not dating my women, period, which is the corniest human being outside of a criminal to me, period. It's just, those are your roots. Those women are reflected in your roots.
Like, Akash is the extreme. Like, Akash only dates brown.
Oh, okay. I remember this. This was when Myron and Walter went onto the Flagrant 2 podcast. You had Akash and you had Andrew, and they were going in on them because Myron and Walter said that they would never date black women, which I do think is a little bit weird. It seems a little bit backwards. Most people only date the people of their race, so for them to say that they wouldn't date any black women is a little bit weird to me. I personally believe you should date whoever likes you. In this dating market, if you can find a woman who likes you, who actually prioritizes family and wants to start a family, it is what it is. You just got to take your pick. But to say that you wouldn't date a woman that looks like you, that just seems a little bit weird to me. I want my wife to smell like cocoa butter. There are just certain cultural references that only a black woman is going to understand. I like to randomly quote Friday. When I sing Ludacris Fantasy, I want to be Ludacris, and you got to be able to rap the lyrics of Shauna from that song while I'm rapping Ludacris lyrics, right? So there's just certain cultural references that I do think makes it easier for you to date somebody that looks like you. But obviously in this clip, Walter and Myron were saying that they wouldn't, and Akash was going in on them about it.
Akash has been with one girl in his life who is his wife.
That's my wife. That's an Indian woman.
So this is like loyal through and through.
Okay. The way I look at it is, you watch them you see them evolutionary charts from Neanderthal to Homo sapien. Yeah. Y'all are the first motherfucker out of Neanderthal. But grow with your audience. Mature with your audience.
One person in the relationship, whoever cares less, has the leverage, and we want the guy to always care less. We want the man to always have the leverage.
Childish as fuck.
And you guys might not like hearing that.
Childish.
But we truly feel.
I'm not. These aren't new beliefs, bro. You're not telling me some shit none of us have ever heard. We all heard this.
I mean, I'm married. Akash is married. Mark is married, right? Yeah. Like, it's possible. Now, granted, we might call you in 10 years and be like, y'all were fucking right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, so 3 years ago, Fresh and Fit went on Flagrant, and Schultz and the whole crew, especially Akash, called them out for some of their controversial takes and how they run their show, which obviously started a beef that reignites every now and then. And it just did recently because Myron discovered Akash's wife is trying to be an influencer and has her own podcast, which Myron's been having a field day with because she's the exact kind of girl they warn guys about, and she constantly humiliates Akash on social media.
If there's one thing you have to be fair about, it's that Myron is the fortune teller of relationships. Let's just be honest there. When it came to Destiny and that Melina girl, he called it. He said that she was going to cheat on him and that she was going to want some of his money, and both of those two things happened. When it came to Neon and the girl that he was with, the streamer Neon, she was on his streams, and Myron was like, she's on your streams to promote her OnlyFans and to try to get some of your OnlyFans simps that are in your live stream to subscribe to her OnlyFans. And she's using you, and once she's done using you and she builds her own career, she's going to discard you. That pretty much happened. When it came to the Jack Doherty, and when it came to him, he predicted his relationship. So if there's one thing you got to give Myron Gaines, even though he has his own relationship issues, you got to give him the fact that he's like a relationship fortune teller on the internet.
People just keep finding worse and worse clips, and it's painful to watch. I mean, this girl, she's up there with Jada Pinkett Smith, which she'd probably take as a compliment.
Jada Pinkett looking like Frieza.
That's how wild she is. So I just wanted to warn people before I get into this, the cringe is almost unbearable. Like every guy watching this is going to die inside a little. So Akash's wife, I think she's 10 years younger than him, and she's trying to be an influencer. So she doesn't make any money, but she spends his money like crazy. Most of her videos are like shopping vlogs and vacations. And when she was asked if they split finances, she said, his money's our money and my money is my money, which Akash sounds really stressed out about. Like she had him on their podcast and he started flipping out about how she basically won't do anything except spend his money.
For those of you who are new here, hi, my name is Jasleen. I'm a stay-at-home wife, but I don't cook or clean because I don't feel like it. And my
Then what do? You don't make money. You don't cook. You don't clean. What exactly do you do? And this is what I don't understand about certain ladies. They want to date these high-profile guys, and then they want to be completely useless to somebody. If you don't cook, you don't clean, or you don't contribute anything to his life, and all you do is spend his money, you're basically just a bill. What's to say he doesn't just leave you eventually? Like, people will complain about wealthy guys leaving their wives, which doesn't, statistically speaking, happen very often at all. But even if it does happen, if you make yourself completely useless to a guy, you're just a pretty face. Anybody can replace a pretty face. What do you do if you don't cook, clean, make money? You just spend money? That's all you do?
husband is a full-time stand-up comedian, and he buys me lots of nice things.
When I say I'm tired, she can't just let me be tired. I travel, I work, and I'm very blessed to do what I do. But when I tell my wife I'm tired, I want her to say, I'm sorry, baby. I understand. That must be exhausting, buying me all these things. Instead, she goes, so am I. And if I dare open my mouth to go, what the did you do that made you tired? Now it's a problem. Now it's a fight. So I gotta sit there.
I went to Pilates.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Yesterday, I worked the entire, like, morning to night, whatever. I get a workout in because I'm trying to be less fat. And then she's like, babe, can you take out Happy? I'm so tired. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And then I take you to Mew Mew and you buy whatever you want. That's the bare.
Excuse me. No, I didn't buy whatever I wanted. He limited me.
Oh, no.
I am on a budget, okay?
Because you want a house that I don't care about. A house.
In the Hamptons? Is this the Hamptons? One or the
Yes.
other? All the Hamptons.
And this girl's so out of control. She has hardcore feminists feeling bad for Akash. In one of her most popular TikToks, she's yelling at him because she doesn't have enough room in her closet for all of her clothes and handbags.
I'm so sorry for the man. I'm almost never sorry for a man. He's right. Akash, is that you? That's how she responded. Girl, don't make me side with the man. When the women are saying they're going to side with the man in 2025, you know you messing up as a lady. That's insane.
This girl's so out of control. She has hardcore feminists feeling bad for Akash. In one of her most popular TikToks, she's yelling at him because she doesn't have enough room in her closet for all of her clothes and handbags. And the top comments are like, I'm sorry for that man, and I'm almost never sorry for a man. And girl, please don't make me side with a man. Girl, don't make me agree with him, please.
Do you know what my fucking husband just tried to do to me?
Yeah.
We're leaving. Shut up. We also just redid our closet.
This is all her closet now. She took the whole closet.
I don't have space for. Can you show?
Yeah.
I don't have space.
Oh my God.
I'm not doing that.
My brother can't even get peace. You paying for everything. She's not cooking. She's not cleaning. And she's not even giving you peace. Yeah, you should have dated a white woman.
I'm not doing that. We were supposed to build a wardrobe, but Akash didn't want to do it because he's too cheap.
I took the smaller closet.
Do you know how much fucking space he has? Look, utilize the shop.
Akash should have dated a black woman. So he should have dated somebody else.
You idiot. Akash, for real, I like my clothes spread out. Then, no. I don't want them all in the same rack.
So it's really bad, and it just keeps getting worse. I'm sure people are stressed out just watching this. Because also when she's not spending Akash's money, she's publicly humiliating him on social media to try to make her own money and jumpstart her career. I mean, she has this dude completely wrapped around her finger because also she's the only girl he's ever been with, and looks-wise is out of his league, which comes with a price, literally. So she knows she has all the leverage, and she acts like it. I mean, Akash, he's out there working all day so he can afford her lifestyle.
Akash. Tom Brady got cheated on, brother. You can't afford to pay for a pretty face that doesn't like you. Even Tom Brady got cheated on, brother. You got to understand this. Doesn't matter how much you pay. And you better keep making that money, because once that money run dry, she running away too. And it don't even take that much. When she gets bored with all these handbags and buying all the different things that you can buy her, she gonna start looking for something else, brother. Be very careful, tread lightly. Even Tom Brady got divorced.
Well, she sits at home reminiscing about her time in college.
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. So for context, I went to college from 2011 to 2016. I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses.
Oh, no.
And I had a roster of guys that I would rotate through. So it's like...
And he believes that she was a virgin? He bought it? I'm just going to be honest here. I don't know many virgin women that say that they were at frat parties popping they pee. I don't know very many virgin women who have rosters, because in that rosters of 8 men, in that roster, somebody's the team leader. Somebody hitting usually. At least one of them dudes is hitting usually. So, I look, hey, it's not for me to say, but I'm just saying. Virgin? That's not typical virgin behavior, if you ask me.
Sometimes it like literally hurts my heart. And when the nostalgia is that painful...
My wife also hadn't had any sexual partners, so that helped us connect a lot more.
Now, let me ask you this.
And
Do you believe her?
Oh, yeah. Great
So
question.
someone needs to take her phone away. I mean, that was brutal. I almost feel bad for Akash, but he's probably just like, hey, at least she's doing something other than spending my money. And obviously, he should have known what he was getting himself into, but he was in denial.
Myron Gaines said, R.I.P. Akash. Your wife officially changed your name from Akaash Singh to Akash ATM. Myron is undefeated. I better never hear from you flagrant simps ever again.
Thing is, she's obsessed with her podcast co-host husband. It's so uncomfortable. Like, she'll talk about how attractive he is all the time, and she'll bring up his dick, and she's begging them to have an orgy with her.
Oh,
and she's
no.
also even like, Akash is
I don't know very many virgins who lose their virginity and then they jump right into an orgy. I don't know, man.
great and everything, but I think your husband might be even better.
Akash is such a fucking king. Like, everyone knows he's the best husband, and I don't often find men that measure up to him. And like, Nav completely measures up to him, if not more. Can I just say,
Oh,
like,
no.
not in a weird way, he's so good looking.
Oh, thank you.
And-
Would y'all ever have an orgy together with your husbands?
Priya,
She tried.
I'm actively trying to have an orgy because this couple is so fucking good looking.
What is it about women on podcasts and just exclusively talking about sexual escapades? You mix that with a woman who has a man with a level of reputation that's been on the internet for a while, and you get a disaster, because the only thing these women have that's interesting to talk about is their man that has the reputation. And then they talk too detailed about their intimate personal business, and then all of a sudden the guy is on the internet just completely getting embarrassed. This is completely embarrassing. This is grounds for divorce. Now, she going to get half. She going to beat you up. Don't get me wrong, but she ain't got no job. So she going to go broke within the next 15 years, especially with her spending habits. But this is where you cut it off now, Akash. This is where you tell her to shut the fuck up.
And you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you fucking see him. His body goes crazy. His face card always slays, never declines. And it's kind of weird because I'm talking about your husband.
No, I kind of love it, but I'm like, us for it? Okay, maybe.
I just know that Nav's dick is like at least 10 inches.
You would only be down for an orgy if we
Or
did
it's
it.
thick. It's thick.
I'd only been down for an orgy if
Yeah, so this is just sad to see. I mean, it sounds like Akash is a good husband. You know, he tries to do everything right. He spends all this money on her,
Oh, no.
but it's not enough. And she still feels the need to publicly humiliate him and try to hook up with her friend's husband. Like, also, they actually had their husbands on the show. And Akash's wife, again, makes it very clear that she's really into this guy. Like, she keeps hitting on him right in front of Akash.
Oh, he's patting him on the back. That man is burping Akash like a baby right now. Ooh, man. Damn, that's tough, boy.
And the guy's wife, too. You know, her co-host, I'm sure, is kind of uncomfortable about this. Like, it's just so awkward. She has no respect for Akash. And he's like, yeah, I think the guy's great, too. But it's kind of annoying how great he is. Which he's probably annoyed that his wife clearly wants to be with him. And she doesn't even try to hide it. Like, she brings up the orgy again and his dick. and then said she's really nervous about meeting his dad for some reason. I mean, she just cannot help herself. And Akash, he just sits there and takes it. You know, I guess he's at the point where he just has to let her do whatever she wants. So this is just such a mess. I can't believe it's real. You know, I feel like somebody needs to step in and just be like, all right, this is too far. You guys can't be doing this podcast anymore. This is too much embarrassment. And of course, she's giving Myron from Fresh and Fit all the ammo in the world to go after Akash.
Hey, Akash, shut the F up and never talk shit again. Focus on your ran through thought wife. Wow. Wow.
And can I say this is the best husband I've ever seen? And I'm not even saying that hyperbolically. It's a little annoying.
On the back. Oh,
and then
no.
like he's just getting in better
each
shape.
other off already.
We might have.
Oh, what are y'all doing this whole time? Drake is your Taylor Swift.
100%.
Exactly.
I'm toxic. How do you think I have to keep up with her?
No, he be saying some boss ass shit. What is the stuff he says to you that I'm just like, that's fire?
Oh, Nash just puts his dick out on the table.
There's a difference being a scammer and being a hustler. Two very different things.
Okay.
I'm a hustler who scams a little bit. I'm not a scammer who
I'm not
hustles.
gonna lie, that was sexy, and that's why I'm actively trying to have an orgy.
Wait, he used to sell like iPhones, buy iPhones and sell them.
Have you seen his Instagram thumbnail? You know I've shown that to multiple dudes.
He has saved under his favorite.
Look at my wife's podcast partner's husband. It's crazy. Ain't that crazy? I've shown it to multiple guys.
I've also shown it to multiple people. I'm meeting Nav's dad tomorrow, and I will say I'm fucking nervous because
Don't
he
be
has
nervous.
not to be weird, but he has big dick energy, and he's
It's
obviously
based off stories.
Yeah, he.
She got two hands on it right now. She working with two hands like she trying to solve a Rubik's Cube right now with it. She just got a running start, dove in the air, and caught his meat in her mouth. Akash? Akash? I've seen this happen many a times, brother. Money ain't gonna stop that situation. Trust me.
He's a don. Let's face it.
But thank you guys for being on the Main Character Pod. We love you. We hate you.
I guess
we respect you.
love you, but I actually love you and want to fuck all of you.
Yeah, so
Oh
hopefully
my
Akash
gosh.
can get out of this mess because it only seems to be getting worse. Like, this relationship is not good for him. But of course, I don't think he'll ever be able to leave her. And Schultz, he has to be somewhat aware of this stuff. Like, he said he really wants Akash's wife's career to blow up, so then she has all the leverage in the relationship, which would probably mean she'll leave him. I mean, she already has all the leverage, but if her career blew up, then that's probably going to happen. So maybe Schultz thinks that's the best outcome because Akash is never going to leave her. But let me know what you guys think. And I just covered Kill Tony comedian William Montgomery.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
What I find corny is my preference is not my women. Now, I thought it was I'm not dating my women, period, which is the corniest human being outside of a criminal to me, period.
Akash only dates brown.
Yeah,
Akash has been with one girl in his life who is his wife.
That's my wife. That's an
So
Indian
this
woman that
is
was
like
important to
loyal
me.
through and through.
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses.
I'm actively trying to have an orgy because, and you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you fucking see him. His body goes crazy. His face card always slays, never declines. And it's kind of weird because I'm talking about your husband. I just know that Nav's dick is like at least 10 inches. Okay, I have two butthole stories. So one time I met this guy on Tinder and I made the dumb mistake of letting him sleep over, like not really wanting to fucking hook up. And I like woke up in the morning and like my asshole was a little sore.
Oh my God.
And I remember that he
what
like, what kind of porn do you watch when you use a vibrator?
Okay, not gonna lie, I don't watch porn while using a vibrator. What? I just think my imagination is vibration enough.
What?
I just think of like my own husband while I'm like doing it.
Wait, that's kind of baller, but I
Yeah.
could never do that.
Yeah. And so I was
Do
using.
you and your husband split finances? And I'm gonna be really fucking honest.
I don't.
We don't.
We don't.
We don't.
First
And-
of all, that's a fucking red flag. I'm not like, no joke. I love you girls. If you want to work, all for that, whatever. But like any man that doesn't want to have a joint bank account or isn't being transparent with his accounts or has separate accounts, that's a fucking red flag. This is not a two-way street. This is a one-way street. His money is our money and my money is my money. And look, Have I only made $600 from content creating?
Wow, it went up $100 from last week.
But that's my money. Okay?
I don't know if you watch The Boys, but I love him on The Boys.
I never watched that show, but like he's on my hall pass list.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Chase Crawford, Jacob Elordi, Austin Butler, and who else?
Do you know why I think I have like a good marriage? I think it's because my husband's never here.
Okay, so I've been getting a lot of comments that I'm using my husband for clout, and yeah, that's exactly what it is. No lies were told. I am leveraging the support I have. It's kind of like nepotism, but like through my husband, so like spousal nepotism. What's wrong with that?
Akash, you on that hamster wheel. You better keep running. You better keep making that money. Because if that money ever dry up, she don't know how to cook, she don't know how to clean, and she don't really care about you that much. She's going to leave you, brother. And even if she doesn't, even if you keep making money, even if you keep buying her the stuff that she wants, eventually everybody gets tired of having a lot of things. Eventually that gets old too. You can't keep paying to play. And once that gets old, she going to start looking for something new. Holy moly. Let me know in the comments below if this video was a W or L, and give me the HBO special. That's our brother out special. Hit the like and the subscribe button for more content. Till next time.